Okay, so new hair tutorial. Just got done flat ironing all of her hair, so her whole head is flat ironed. This is an important first step. Make sure you do that. Really, really important not to skip it. So, okay, her hair is all nice and straight all the way around. So now we're going back to the bump. So, make sure you have all your same tools. You need your pins, your ponytail, have your bow nearby, professional hairspray, teasing comb, and start ratting. Spray after each one. And just go section by section and rat each little piece. I think little pieces work better because then you can really get them ratted nice and tight down at the base. Okay. Okay, now we're going to flip it all back over and look at it from the front. Make sure we have enough. You don't want to just take the middle because then it looks kind of mohawky. That's not enough. You want to make sure it's nice and wide. Kind of straight off the side of the head is a good way to measure it. And then brush out the front so it's not ratty. Sorry, Gentry, if that's pulling.
It doesn't hurt.
Okay. And then we can leave it like this. Do you like it like that?
No.
Okay. All right. Come on, that's pretty. Okay. Okay, so where's that little clip? You can use one of these. This is what we like to use sometimes. It really is helpful. If not, you can just use pins. Make sure you're right in the center so your bump's not leaning. And at this point, it's nice and centered. At this point, make sure that the front of it is straight up here. You don't want it leaning way back. That is just not going to work out for the full day. So make sure it's nice and tall and straight. Give it a really good spray. And then this is a good trick too. Okay, Gentry, so I'm going to have you, when I put your ponytail up, I want you to hold your pin. So I'm going to have her take her hand, just with 2 fingers. Feel that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold it there. So that when I'm pulling your ponytail in, it doesn't, that way this whole thing doesn't pull backwards while I put the ponytail up. So make sure they hold it for you. Get that ponytail way up nice and high on top of the head. This is kind of a trick too, because if you don't get it up high enough, and I mean pull it so that they should be touching. See how there's no extra, you know, sometimes you see this, and then there's like the bump is here and the ponytail can be way, I'll show you how wrong this looks. Wrong. Just not good. This does not work. So, sorry, Gentry. Make sure you get it way up high. There should just be enough room to set the bow inside there. Okay, now, give it all a good spray before you put your bow in. All around, spray the whole thing really, really good. So you can see from the side, there's a lot, the ponytail's way up high and it's all on top of her head. Everything's way up high. Okay, here's the bow. So you're going to take the bow, set the pony right inside that little space, set it in there, and when you get started with the bow this year, make sure that you kind of lean it forward, because if you start with it back like this, it's just never going to sit up right all day. So start with it sort of leaning forward and bring the hair up to it. Wrap it around really good a couple of times, get it really secured. And then leave the pony forward. You've got these little things. Just give them one, you don't need to knot it. Just give it one good tie and it'll stay all day. And that's just an extra, that's just to keep it in there. Okay, and then, just like on the very first tutorial we ever did, we're going to rat the ponies. And just like you did on the bump in the front, you rat each section and spray. I'm going fast for the tutorial purposes, but I would take little small sections, spray. I'm going to do it just quickly today so you can see it quick. But every single section, make sure you spray it. Hold it straight up. Rat it, spray it. Till the whole thing is going forward. All the hair is going forward. Like I said, spray in between each little section. Then you go back and flip it all. And with some kind of a brush or teasing comb even, brush out the rats on the top so it doesn't look messy. And then just calm it down a little bit. Make sure it all lays down nice and smooth. And there you have it. So from the front, you can see she's got bump, bow, and even bigger bump. It's kind of like a step, and you can see all of it. When you look at her from the front, you can see all three things happening. And that is cute.
And then I usually take these and spray them up.
Yeah.
It's her little baby hairs.
On these little girls, these baby hairs will really come down during the day. So really give everything a good spray. I'm a little lopsided, but that's not bad. That's pretty good, I think.
Good.
Okay, that's our cheer hair this year.